Hi everyone, today I'm jumping into DMC, Devil May Cry in 2025. Now this is a 2013 reboot and I haven't played Devil May Cry 4 or 5 yet. I've created myself an unofficial trilogy to play, and with DMC being the oldest, I'm starting there. I did check out the HD collection, which is the original Devil May Cry 1, 2 and 3, but they look a little bit too old for me now, and I'm trying on PC and on Steam Deck. But DMC, this one still totally works, even more than a decade later. And if you're new to the series, which I sort of am, it might be the perfect place for you to start as well. So DMC is the 2013 reboot made by Ninja Theory in partnership with Capcom. It takes everything the franchise is known for: stylish hack and slash, action, over-the-top combos, air juggling, weapon switching, and reimagines it with a modern punk rock twist. You play as a younger, more foul-mouthed Dante, who's fighting back against demonic overlords secretly controlling society. It's all about rebellion, family, and tearing down a twisted world that's gone completely corrupt. Alongside Dante, you've got Virgil, his calm, strategic twin brother, and Kat, a psychic medium who guides you through the shifting, reality-warping realm of limbo. They're not just edgy stereotypes, they help keep the story grounded with moments of surprising humanity in between the chaos. Speaking of chaos, the level design in DMC is still amazing. These environments twist, break apart, and reshape themselves around you in ways that feel like a living nightmare. It's grungy, industrial, sure, but the sense of style is unforgettable, and it holds up surprisingly well still today. Add in loud, heavy soundtrack and some of the most over-the-top cutscenes you'll ever see, and you get a presentation that's still super fun in 2025. Now, let's talk gameplay. It's tight, responsive, and really satisfying. You can swap between angel and demon weapons on the fly. I'm playing controller. That's left trigger for one, right trigger for the other. You can also use the D-pad to switch between different weapons to use with them. If I take a break from this, which I do lose myself a little bit, it takes a few minutes to get back into all the controls because there's a lot going on. You can pull off insane combos that really do reward creativity, and your score on that. Even as a newcomer, I had no trouble picking it up. It's fast, stylish, and feels great right out of the gate. It doesn't throw it all at you too much at once, so slowly you're picking up more and more possible combos, more and more weapons. From what I hear, Devil May Cry 4 and 5 go even deeper with their combo system and replay modes, but DMC hits a sweet spot that makes it perfect if you're jumping in for the first time. And get this, the game is Steam Deck verified, runs a buttery smooth 60 frames per second, and honestly might even feel better on deck than on a big screen because of how responsive the controls are. And certainly the graphics really benefit from playing it more on Steam Deck. I'm a sofa gamer, controller, 65-inch TV. It looks a little bit old. The others looked much older, so that's why I'm not playing them. But this still works. But on Steam Deck, it feels right. Price-wise, you can't really beat it. The game is under £5. That's probably about $7 for you guys in US. It's constantly available in a sale. It's currently the Steam summer sale at the moment anyway, so you should be able to find it really easily. I always check out istthereanydeal.com, and that will find the cheapest price for you. Really worth getting into. It's not a long game. It's 9 hours for the main story. I've checked this on How Long to Beat. 12 hours if you want to poke around and do all of the side quests. It's still holding an 85 on Metacritic. I don't know if they ever change. Plus, it's got a very positive rating on Steam for both all time and recently. It says a lot for a game people originally called the black sheep of the series. I get that. It does move away from it. I played the originals many years ago, or some of them at least, and I do remember it. This is a reimagining. I'm almost telling myself itself, it's a multiverse type thing, and this is a different Dante, but I don't know it, but I'm hoping that it will flow really well into 4 and 5 that I'll follow after this. But how did it even come about? Well, why did Ninja Theory even handle Devil May Cry in the first place? Because they're not involved in the originals, and they're not involved in 4 or 5 either. Well, Capcom actually wanted a new Western-flavoured take on the series. The series was stagnating and fans might drift away, so they brought in Ninja Theory, who had proven they could do cinematic, character-driven action with Heavenly Sword and Enslaved. I've not played either of them. I'm getting this online. Capcom Japan still oversaw key parts like combat systems and animation, but Ninja Theory brought the edgier modern twist. Now, I'm familiar with Ninja Theory because of Senua's Saga, Hellblade. They blow me away. I played the first a bit in VR. I played the second and completed it quite quickly last year. Main problem with the second one is how short it is for the price. But if you haven't played that, I strongly recommend you go and give it a go, because I don't think there's any better visuals than Senua 2. The goal here for DMC was to keep the stylish action intact while reimagining Dante as a rebellious young anti-hero living in a warped modern hellscape. Even though fans were skeptical at first, it's cool to look back and see how some of Ninja Theory's lessons actually influenced Devil May Cry 5 later on, is what I found on Reddit. So I'm hoping that's true. Devil May Cry 4 gets about the same rating as DMC, but 5 seems to be the highest rated of the lot, so I figured doing it as an unofficial trilogy is probably a great way to go about it. Alright, but how does DMC stack up against Devil May Cry 4 and 5? Well, DMC 4 is known for its super deep combo mechanics, even if the level design can feel a bit repetitive. Hardcore fans apparently still love breaking it down for crazy advanced techniques. DMC 5 is pretty much the gold standard. 3 playable characters, insane polish, and what a lot of people see as the series' absolute best. So again, finishing on that one, it sounds like it's going to be fun. DMC lands somewhere in between, apparently. It's easier to get into. It was very easy to get into. Great cutscene straight away. Really enjoyed that. Didn't struggle with the controls. It's only because I took a break that I struggled last night getting back into the controls. It's easier to get into, has that modern style, and feels incredibly playable still in 2025, especially if the original games just look too dated for you. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Tell me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments if I'm wrong about that, but a little bit too old now. So if you're new to Devil May Cry like me, and you want a game that's fast, stylish, and still feels modern, DMC, as I'm calling it, DMC Devil May Cry from 2013 is absolutely worth trying. Whether you play on PC or Steam Deck, it's a fantastic start point, and I hope to follow up with 4 and 5 after this. We haven't had a DMC game since 2019, which is when 5 came out, so I think we're due something anytime soon, but I'm not hearing anything. All right, well, that's me. I'm going to wrap it up now. Let me know below, what do you think of DMC? Have you tried it recently? Did you play it back when it came out? Have you tried 4 and 5? Let me know what I'm going to expect. Do you think that DMC deserves even more respect these days, or should I have just gone straight into 5 and skipped this 1 and 4? Anyway, if you want to see any more of these, I'm trying to cover a load of games that I think still are worth playing now. If you missed them, they're worth playing. Maybe if you didn't miss them, you played them, that they're still worth checking out again. And definitely I'm comparing PC and Steam Deck. I'm trying to play them both before I speak to any of you. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Bifties. Welcome to my exile. See you all next time.